So many of you who have come and have listened, and now so many of you have asked if I one more time would do the demonstration of the apple, because so many of you were wanting to show it to your family members and friends. Well, I have decided that I'm going to fulfill your lovely requests. And of course, you who know the apple, and what I have done, I have made a string on the stem of the apple, so all of you can see that this is a perfect apple, no holes in it, no whatever. So if I take this apple today, and I let this apple down in a bowl of water. You see, the bowl is transparent, so all of you have a chance to see. There's the apple, and the lovely apple is floating in the bowl of water. And so I let go of the string, and there she floats. You would nearly say like Mother Earth in the universe. So when we take the apple, and of course the apple is all perfect at this moment, but I'm going to take the apple out, and I will dry it off slightly, and then I will take this apple, and as you know, all of you, wherever you may be, because so many of you are talking about polar shifts and other kinds of things. Well, what I am telling you at this moment would be of great interest to many of you. But before I go and tell you the story, here goes the apple. You see, here we have this lovely apple, and I'm going to cut out of this apple a great big chunk. There. A great big chunk I'm taking from the apple. Keep looking, because then you later know what has taken place here. There is a great big chunk from this lovely apple that about 5 minutes ago was all perfect. See, there are the pieces of the apple. There we go. Now see, I am going to take your very lovely apple, and I'm going to put it back into the bowl. There she is. See what has happened? The apple is now floating lower into the bowl because the weight of the apple is on the bottom, and that what we have taken away from the apple on the top, which was before the heavier side of the apple, as you can remember. Now we're going to show you what is going to take place. We are now going to go and take another chunk out of Mother Earth. The apple is your planet, and we are going to take a great big chunk out of your apple. There she goes, a great big huge chunk out of your apple. Now if you have at home an apple borer, like some people at Christmas time, they make holes in apples and then put cinnamon in or whatever for their Christmas dinner. Well, now you can see there are 2 chunks off of your planet Earth, and I'm putting your apple, planet Earth, back in the bowl. Now look what is taking place. Now, what is taking place? The perfect side of the planet is there, and the big piece that came off of the planet is now in the water, underwater. The smaller piece is floating and is facing on the top. Now I can go back and take your apple once more, because you see there's quite a big side of the apple left. You see, because we took here a part and we took there a part of your planet, of your apple. What I'm going to tell you, and where I want you to really come to the realization, as I'm going to take another chunk out of your apple. You see, not all over the world yet have they taken away and drilled for oil and have taken out plutonium, uranium, gold, silver, bronze, copper, and of course what many are doing at this moment, and all you need to do is take trips to countries, beautiful countries like Brazil, Venezuela, somewhere up northern Canada, where they are taking massive amounts of crystal out of your planet. So let's say we take this piece here off your planet for the crystals and the copper and the gold. There. And we put your planet back, now badly wounded, in a terrible shape already, but we are putting it back in the universe, saying your bowl of water. There it goes. And you see, here we have this planet desperately trying to stay in that empowerment and control so it can keep rotating in the universe. Just watch this. Watch this, what is taking place. You see, it is a very unhappy, uneven planet that is now attempting to hold itself in its center. When this apple was hanging on the tree, it hung in a precise energy on the tree. But now it can no longer, because it is tipping with this end towards you. So let us say that these individuals who are taking more oil out of your planet, there it goes, because if they go for oil, they remove massive amounts of dirt. And if they go for copper or for bronze or uranium or plutonium, it also does the same thing. Here is your very sad, horrified little planet in the universe. Here it goes. And we put her back into the bowl of water. You see, she can barely float above in the cosmic energy that's on your planet. Badly wounded, struggling for its survival, turning into your universe. Even her stem now is barely above the water, so barely in center. It no longer is in center as when it went in the beginning of the demonstration. But you know, we have here these people who keep on saying that greed is good. Well, my question on greed is, how many Rolls Royces, how many Cadillacs, how many huge Mercedes Benzes, how many Audis, how many $6 or $7 million or maybe $40 million aircrafts, and how large and how many houses do you need to have? Maybe we should ask Oprah Winfrey.